Hey guys, it's your girl Phoenix Novell, aka Miss International, and this is a video that I wanted to share with you on why I think it's important for songwriters to also know how to play an instrument, like the keys or the guitar or the bass, because I feel like if you're just focused on writing to other people's tracks, if you're just basically waiting for somebody to create music for you to write to, you are limiting your capacity and the ability for you to get your music out there by like 50-60%. I spent the last few months teaching myself how to play the keys. I always wanted to. I always wanted to learn the keys and the guitar. And now I have made time for myself to actually be able to do that because I have so many songs, so many ideas, so many things that I have in my head. And if I'm constantly waiting for producers to create tracks to music that I have, I'm just going to be waiting, and not really sure, I don't know this key. I don't know how that's supposed to sound. That's not right. You can't really talk that lingo, that lingo. You can't speak that language. And I feel like in my mind, what kept me from doing this for so long was the fact that I thought it would be much harder than it is. And it takes time. I spend about 40 minutes to an hour, 6 days a week, teaching myself how to play the keys. I'm looking at YouTube and watching videos. I'm buying books from the bookstore about, chords, and chord progressions. And it's crazy because now I can actually say to myself, all right, this is the key that I wanted in, or drop it down here, or let's try this. And it's so much more easier, it's more free. I can produce independently, and not be unsure of myself so much, that I'm paralyzed by fear of people saying, that kind of sucks. But I know so many writers, so many great lyricists who have ideas, and some of them even sing. Not all songwriters are singers themselves, but some of them even sing, and I just think it's so much more potential in you moving outside of your comfort zone. You don't have to play professionally. You don't have to actually go out there and play, your original song. But, you don't have to wait for somebody to hear your song. This is a MIDI controller, okay? It's from M Audio. Not too expensive. There's some much smaller than this, but this is something that you can connect to your recording software or GarageBand if you have some Apple computer or an Apple iMac or something. And you can basically access the instruments on those programs and play yourself and learn how to play the keys. You don't have to invest in a $500 to $1,000 keyboard or piano just to start learning how to play or learning how to teach yourself chords. That's not something that you need to even be thinking about as a fledgling instrumentalist. So this is something that I think all of you will benefit from. If you're already doing this, please, leave messages and comments below about how it's helped you, or any troubles that you find yourself having. But for me, for the biggest part, I wasn't able to actually say to myself after I wrote an idea, like I knew the melody of what I wanted to do, but I couldn't actually say it's in the key of C major or A flat minor. I couldn't talk that language. And it's very easy if you make time every day, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes a day, to actually say, I'm going to teach myself how to speak the language of music theory and understand how to communicate to producers or engineers, what I want the music to do. This will even help you as a singer, when you're working with other instrumentalists and you say, hey, I need this in a different key, I need this played like this, or I want to try this or whatever. It's just information that will be useful to you. Even if you say, I don't want to be a professional producer, it gives you a chance to control the platform so that you're not always expecting other musicians to help you put together what's in your mind. So those are my little tips for today. I will put the link below for you guys so that you can check out some MIDI controllers that I think are pretty cool and not too expensive. And hopefully you like this video. Take care, guys. Signing off, Miss International. Bye.